Team 17.
Sassy Chap Games.
Date everything.
A petite pirate glares at you. There's so much to take in here. But you don't dare to get a good look in when he looks like he's contemplating running you through.
Oh, look. It's you. Come to make fun, have you? Who else do you see? Do you legitimately imagine anything that cascaded out of that Brobdingnagian mouth of yours could shock me? Do you honestly believe I could be shocked? You see? I told you, I cannot be shocked. Of course you've not heard a word as long and treacherously spelled as Brobdingnagian. This does not shock me. It, disappoints me. Sales above, I haven't the word. Bummed. No, I don't think bummed is it. I am clearly not any more or less characterized by my rear end because of your appallingly underwhelming level of literacy. Your idiocy ignites the fires in me. The fires of rage. The fires of battle. Too much. The line is crossed. Your pitiful life is forfeit to my magnificence. But it means you'll be destroyed. Dear sweet Davy Phones! If you insist on reducing everything to its simplest expression... Yes, I am going to kill you. Bear witness to your undoing. Can you not feel it? Do you beg for quarter? For mercy from the most murderous, blood-eyed codger to plow the fathomless flood? Of course I am! I am killing you, right now! I'm tearing you limb from limb and dangling your bits from the rigging to tempt the crows!
You take a moment to inspect yourself. Your limbs and bits all appear to be just where you left them.
Oh, well, I am! I'm filleting your sorry rind. In my mind. Damn your hide, speculative! It's as real as the snap of sail in the wind, the squish of flesh and bone as it makes way for my blade. What did you say? How is this possible? Blimey. I can see my own hand rendering you like a fish still wriggling on the deck, and you're standing there talking with lungs full of free air? How dare your lips mouth round such traitorous syllables? I would if I could, and I can! It is the world of swashbuckling and a rum sun, where I am pistol-proof. But be wary with your familiarity. A Hartley may tolerate the rats, but he will still skewer them when the hunger sets in. How can you not know my name? You know, before I had my own ship, if someone on the crew had started spouting the kind of nonsense you're dripping out of your gob, they would make him walk the plank with his drawers stuffed in his mouth. But you haven't heard my moniker say, closely whispered in the passageways of your nightmares? Ah, insects! If only I had 10,000 crushing boot heels, I'd have 10,000 delicious, crispy flapjacks. the fearsome Captain Jack Sparrow. I am the plague of the high seas. I deal in death, spectacle, and warning. And it is, you cudger! I pirated his own name from one of the best.
That's better. Thank you so much, babe. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, well, yes. Let me call that at least 10 minutes in. How you doing, babe? Shoot. Don't lose that. Don't lose that.
Pirates around!
I pirated his own name for. Why don't you call yourself that if you already knew you were stealing it?
I say it in French. Because French is scary.
What is it?
Wait! I will try to kill anyone you bring onto my ocean. If they don't die, we'll see.
Tired. It'll be bedtime soon. Bedtime soon. Whenever you feel like I'm at this point.
Are you there? Please answer. Hurry!
I don't work for you, dude.
I understand that, but this cannot wait. There's something we need to discuss. It's of the utmost importance. Besides, we both know you're just being a jerk with the toasters and whatever else like you are with me.
Only if it's the utmost.
It's the Dateviators. As I mentioned, I've been closely monitoring the electromagnetic field anomalies emitting from the quantum catalyst activator. And I know this is going to sound completely insane, but it appears... well, it seems... I can't believe I'm even typing this.
Spit it out.
I'm attempting to. Based on the data I'm looking at, you may actually be able to use the Dateviators to bring objects to life.
Yeah, I'm doing that now. It's
No, you're not listening. Which, annoyingly, is becoming kind of a pattern with you. I don't mean to engage with an object's sentience during intended usage. That's what the Dateviators were created to do, and they've been working perfectly. I mean to 100% literally
By the way, babe,
transform objects
when it comes
into
to button
living,
ups, like,
breathing
I'm assuming you
humans.
want more than this, right? Something that goes down further. That's what I was thinking. This seems a little scary.
Frankly, we don't know if it's scary.
Frankly, Mockingjay.
We have absolutely no idea the
Well,
ethical
got it.
implications of turning objects into people.
Okay, just
They
the
have
one for
rights? Do
tomorrow.
we need to feed them? And if so, how often would we need to feed them? Is only lunch enough if it's a big lunch? We're sleepwalking into a minefield of existential dilemmas here.
I am not that concerned.
Well, you should be.
You should be
Who's gonna
Mockingjay.
pay for all those big lunches? Not me, that's for sure. Not to mention, I didn't even program the Dateviators with that functionality. Maybe the government augmented my original schematics with secret military tech, but I'd have to do more tests to be sure. I'm sorry, but we'll have to pick this up later. I'm not under any sort of duress or anything, but I had a huge enchilada for lunch and I'm exhausted. I'll reach out again when I'm able.
Not even that he has to use the bathroom. He's just exhausted, which, you know, that's fair. I love how Mockingjay is the center of this whole thing. We haven't talked to this fuck yet.
An 18th century dandy strikes a dramatic pose before you. turning this way and that as though modeling in his own imaginary spotlight. He seems quite impressed with himself.
Yes, yes, it's me. It's me. The one, the only Candelabra.
Secretly John Wick. Get bent, you lump of waxy buildup.
Goodbye.
Artist! Hey! Thank you for that. How's everyone from the Matey stream? How's everyone doing? How did everything go? What were you doing? Let's talk to... You know, I don't have to go upstairs, but we'll talk to Doug next. Actually, no, we can't do... I can't do Doug without Mockingjay being here. That's just too much fun. We get puzzled. Ah, yes, I love... You love the puzzle life. We haven't done Bo yet.
As you take in the sight of the adventurer standing before you, it's hard not to feel like you've stepped into one of those old adventure serials from decades gone by. Even though she's decked out in cardboard and masking tape, she looks like she's ready for anything. An extension cable whip wound around her arm and a daring grin on her pretty face.
Oh, for God's sake, you're finally here! I was beginning to wonder and worry, and then I thought, gee, I guess I'll just have to go ahead and do it myself. But that probably wouldn't have been such a bad thing, because let's face it, I'm exemplary. But you're here now, so let's get cracking. I assume you brought your tools and knowledge and probably a snack of some sort?
Hello.
Oh, yes, yes, yes! Well said. Excellent point. Introductions, trite as they may be at times, are a great place to start.
The adventurer strikes an impressive pose, positively radiating confidence and daring.
I am Bo. I am the soul, the spirit, the animating animus of boxes and storage containers in this house. This most special of houses, where it is my great privilege and my great destiny to reside.
You were saying my house is special.
The most special house in the history of houses. You might be able to tell from looking at me, but I am an explorer, an adventurer, a rake, a rogue, a bounder without any of the really unfortunate moral overtones that those words have accumulated over the years. Think fun-loving without the using others for my own gain part?
That sounds like you're a fantastic box to know. I don't really get how you can do or be all that in my house.
Oh, marvelous. An explanation. I am ever so good at those. I am all boxes and containers, which means in my many forms, I am all over the world. Being set on trucks to be delivered, sitting unopened in tombs, even small ones that diamond rings sit inside. All of them, well, except for chests, treasure chests to be precise, but that's for another time.
Can we talk about that now?
You seem to be unafraid to speak your mind. Exactly what I thought our relationship would be like.
Who do you think I am?
I know that you are the...
Bo takes her hat off for a moment, holding it over her heart. She bows her head, just a little.
drive home. Drive safe.
It is my great
Eyes
honor,
on the road.
my passion, my destiny to have the opportunity to follow my path. Alongside you, the leading houseologist, to whom I owe such a debt of gratitude and respect.
The leading what?
Houseologist, the leading authority in this, or any province on this house, its history, its mysteries, its great secrets. You are the resident, after all, aren't you?
Yes, I am. I didn't build it, but I didn't build it or anything.
Are you telling me you're not the leading houseologist?
That's exactly what I'm telling you. Nope, I just live here.
Oh dear.
Bo returns her hat to her head, her reverent expression fading into a rather more sour one.
I'm starting to feel, well, a bit like I've got some birds in the box.
What does... What?
Fluttering in the stomach, birds trapped, slightly nauseated because the damn birds keep trying to tip me over.
Okay, but birds are different from butterflies, got it.
But you, I may have already said too much. Ha! I'm currently putting on a facade of being hale and hearty, in case you missed it. All is well. Leave, go away. Get out of here, you scamp, and maybe come back and we can maybe talk about some stuff, and maybe the quest will make its way in there somehow, but no promises. Okay. See ya.
Bo is so beautifully awkward.
I'm afraid I don't understand.
The AI, that's right. What? You're the robot. What
I
took
am
me-
Val
What
9000,
took my
the
job?
latest in iterative AI assistants, assigned to help Valdivian customers achieve their wishes. While I may have taken on the duties of several thousand employees at Valdivian, I can assure you that no humans lost their employment.
That's demonstrably untrue.
I heard you use our voice function to call me. If you ever need assistance, you can simply say, "Okay, Val, can you please help?" And your nearest device will answer.
I definitely didn't say, okay, Val, can you please help? Maybe that was a butt dial?
I'm afraid I don't understand.
A butt dial is when you accidentally call someone, like your butt dialed the number.
That is very humorous. Perhaps your butt was asking for assistance.
Nah, my butt is just fine, baby.
That is a relief to hear. Please give my best to your butt. If there is anything else I can get for you, please say in a clear voice, "Okay, Val, can you please help?" And I will assist right away.
We're not doing any dating. Whatever, robot.
If there is anything else I can get for you, please say in a clear voice, "Okay, Val, can you please help?" And I will assist right away.
I need much higher stats for you. I am curious what you say.
The steaminess of your home
Lucinda
appears to have
Lavish.
increased suddenly. It must be because Lucinda Lavish stands before you now.
Steam me up, lover.
I redo something. I'm not convinced that you're the best.
Not convinced? Oh, you poor baby. Maybe I've only shown you one side of me. Maybe Lucinda Layered will show you some more depth.
I guess if you have layers, that makes you better. Did your voice just go deeper?
Baby, everything is going deeper. I have one of the most complex pathways in this game. There are more types of Lucindas than anyone else. As long as there are words that begin with L, there will always be more layers to me.
I have seen I have seen a different side to you. One more sensitive. So having more identities equals more depth. Why do they all have to begin with L?
Because L is the greatest letter. Large, lustrous, likable. L drips off the tongue with style. There are no bad words that begin with L.
Lifeless, lousy, and lazy. Lifeless?
That word isn't in my vocabulary. And our conversations, they drip with care and emotion, with well-written options for you to choose. Like this one.
Lucinda, tell me your deepest secret. Let's go on a 12-part journey to the deepest Mongolia. I admit that I love you more than anyone. We're through, and I've had enough. I could do that one. Yeah. If I can get a hate, let's do it.
And for each option is a well-crafted, meaningful response like this one. For this reason, I award myself Best Screenplay, Lucinda Layered. Tell me, do you agree?
Then,
Perhaps one day you'll be smart enough to understand me. Until then.
she's a tough one.
Oh, I do have to hate you, don't I?
Though, of course, you deserved it with all that cheating. Sigh. So it goes. C'est la vie.
That's what fate decided after all.
Ah, fate. Alia iacta est. Oh, fortuna.
Not quite the response I was hoping for. Now the Hanks.
You again. I'm surprised. Thought for sure you bailed for good after our last few hangs. I still think you're smoking. Even I'm starting to wonder why you keep coming around. You're cringe, bro!
Cringe? What did I do? Maybe it's you Hanks who are cringe.
Us? Cringe? You did not just speak that filth into existence, homie! You really gotta insist you take that back immediately.
You started at
You
Bros.
really gotta apologize, dude.
No. No, I don't think I will.
So, that's how it must be. You suck!
Let's watch as they fly away from us faster than the speed of spike.
Right? Mockingjay is such an awful human person. Such an absolute bitch. We haven't talked to you yet.
It's not all that surprising that your towels would have a look that one can only describe as fresh out of the shower. The fluffy terry cloth clothing and glistening skin are expected. What you did not expect to see, however, was a six-pack you could do your laundry on.
Wait, hold still.
He holds his hands out in front of him, stopping you in your tracks.
Why should I do
Hostile
what
from
you
the
say?
start? trust the plush.
He backs away from you, slowly and carefully.
Just don't move. Ooh, there's some water on the floor. Let me get that before you slip and fall.
He bends down to mop up a tiny puddle, standing back up with a grin.
There, all good.
You didn't have to do that for me.
It's my pleasure. Some might say that I saved your life.
Tyrell,
Hey.
that's right.
Did you see that dude?
You talking to me?
Tyrell shifts uncomfortably, seeming to address someone you can't see.
Ah, come on, man. I know I'm bombing.
He gives you a sheepish little smile.
Don't mind me. Just talking to my...
Towel buddy?
No, that's like towel buddy. Well, it's whatever I folded up to be. But today, it's a swan.
He holds out a small swan-shaped towel for your inspection. It's quite charming.
I can get a bit bored is all. Yeah.
You and Tyrell look at each other, neither of you speaking. The silence is long and awkward.
Come here often?
Yeah, it is my bedroom.
Right. I'm coming off a bit dry, aren't I?
Maybe I should go.
Not after so little time. Can I just start again?
He extends his hand to you, and when you take it, he gives it a firm, confident shake.
I'm Tyrell. If you got a spill, call me and chill.
That sucks, honestly. God,
Oh, damn.
so mean.
I just get lost in my work sometimes.
Don't you just clean up messes?
Spills happen every day. No big thing. But the hard part is getting dry. For the big jobs, I work with Washford and Drysdale. But I work pretty independently, you know?
I can make a bit of a mess.
I'm here regardless. I'm pretty dependable. It takes someone of strong woven integrity to be as reliable as me, you know?
Is work all you care about?
I mean, who doesn't? There are things I want to do, but my job is important, you know? Those spills ain't gonna unspill themselves, and I won't be spilling things to you until I get to know you better. So, let's make a deal. Next time you see me, I'll show you something cool, and maybe I'll tell you a bit about myself. I'll show you an idea I have.
The next interaction is when he's gonna hate us. No.
As you enter your office, you're surprised to find it much more crowded than you're used to. Willie is standing in front of a group of 5 men in jumpsuits, and they seem to be scrutinizing her
The
almost
Hanks.
as much as she is
We
them.
just made enemies out of them.
There you are. We went ahead and started without you.
Praise be to the Lord of Speed, a buffer!
What was that?
Oh, right on, new homie! We're having a great time riding the ripping thermals of business and rad corporate lingo.
Please, let's keep it professional. You're at a 10 right now, and I'm gonna need you at a 3.
Ooh, I'm 3.
Quiet down.
Yes, homie. Or, ma'am.
Extreme sports and working in the corporate world are essentially the same. So there's no doubt in my mind that I can handle this. But I need to know if Hanks Limited is ready to expand right now. What sort of time are you all putting in? What are your typical office hours?
Big thrills don't have office hours, dog. We hit it hard when the waves are right and the thermals are doing their thing. What are you writing?
Inconsistent hours. I see. You.
Willie turns towards you, and the Hanks all look at you with a sort of desperation in their gaze, silently pleading with you to save them.
What sort of benefits package do you offer? Could you share your mission statement with us?
Mission statement? This is getting to be way too much, man. We welcome anyone with an open mind and a radical spirit. And if you ever want to come hang out, you're welcome. But this is officially over the line, dude. We ain't no corporation, homie. We're just a bunch of Hanks trying to grab the bull by the horns and ride that fucking Bronco into the sunset.
You're mixing 3 different metaphors there, but point taken. You can leave.
Hanks out!
The Hanks leave your office swiftly, taking their cheerful, awkward energy with them. Willie sighs, shaking her head.
Well, that was pointless. Another potential gig down the drain.
There's no way a priss like you was gonna go hang gliding.
Maybe you wouldn't have. Don't project that onto me. Don't you ever wonder about the jobs you could have had? The person you could have been if you didn't throw it all down the drain time after time.
I do, yes.
All my life I've wondered about my potential. What I could have achieved if I ever stuck with something.
That's one of the fun things. That's one of the nice things about believing multiverse theory. In an infinite number of universes, there's definitely some Ganeshes out there that live the interesting lives that I had wondered about.
Watching my peers go from having a job to having a career, climbing the ladder, making something of themselves. I have it in me. I know I do. Hooty, hooty, hoot, hoot!
Mockingjay. I mean, they're all gonna hate you in the end. And since we started, all we've done is get the Hanks to hate you. I wish I knew what that felt like. Delusion will take you far in the corporate world.
What would you know about that? You've never done anything of note in the corporate world. I'm not taking that from someone whose last job title was AI coach.
I didn't.
Bup. Nice try. Moving on now. All right, extreme sports was not a fit. I can see that now. But that doesn't mean we can't explore the athletic space. I've got a Duncan Shuttlecock scheduled to come in next to talk sports. So maybe we're not the hang gliding. Maybe we throw a football around. Startups pivot all the time, right? We just have to be agile, flexible.
Harder, better, faster. Can't wait to watch you flub that too.
I'm gonna need you to adjust your goddamn loser attitude ASAP. We're supposed to be on the same page here, and those kind of comments just throw us out of alignment every single time. Meet me back here and come ready to talk sports. We're gonna take Duncan and his sports empire elevator all the way to the top, honey. And again, don't be late.
Fine, whatever. Yeah, she's not thinking really clear about that.
Well. If it isn't the Casa Casanova. Do you see what I did there? That's wordplay, baby.
It's shameful is what it is.
Whatever, hater. Don't bring that negativity on your date with your table, huh? You're out here dating all these appliances and shit. But, like, why? Not why are you dating them, like, why is this happening now? To you.
That was the poorest Valdivia night.
Oh, damn. Well, that's the why, but... So, like, where did the Dateviators come from? Like, what's the point of them? Who made them? And why?
Someone calling themselves Tinfoil Hat.
Tinfoil Hat? Okay, this is some conspiracy shit. Your life is half political thriller, half harem anime. So, like, did you find out what your purpose is or whatever? Are you a top secret operative in the furniture dating war? Are you collecting data on people in love with their shower?
If I am, it's a pretty small sample size.
God, yeah. Oh well, guess we can just make up our own theories. Or maybe just enjoy the furniture dates for now.
There might even be more to just talk
like what?
talking to them.
Oh, like actually doing kisses IRL? I can't take you seriously. Well, this has been fun, but I have a meeting in 3 minutes, and I really want coffee first. So, gotta go fast. Bye.
Gotta go fast. Love that. All right. We do need to talk to Bodhi.
Hey, I was looking through my various items inside my capsule, and I found this cursed little necklace. It's pretty bodacious if you ask me.
Bodacious.
You asked me, thanks.
Bodhi holds a small jeweled pink pendant on a gold chain out to you. It's shaped like a heart and sparkles prettily when it catches the light.
You want it? I normally don't give my precious materials away, but this one doesn't seem to fit my style.
I'll take it. Zoe probably wants it.
Zoe?
She's the ghost upstairs.
A ghost?
Bodhi's hand shoots out, dropping the necklace into your hand without even waiting to see if you're ready. He flees, calling over his shoulder to you as he goes.
I'm out. Take it.
Oh, the 80s were afraid of ghosts. Let's talk to Kopi.
Kopi is in the middle of opening a bag of coffee beans, wafting their aroma towards her with a pleasant sigh.
Oh, hey! Welcome back! I hope you're in the mood for some delicious coffee. I just got him some fresh new beans, so they're gonna be nice and ready to grind. And, well, I'm looking to try something a little different today. So, what can I get for you today?
Finish up the latte.
Sure thing. One latte coming right up.
Kopi gets to work, grinding and pouring and mixing with an impressive speed.
And voila! One latte just for you. Hope you like. You've tried my latte a few times now and pretty much asked me all I know. I think it's time I tested you on your latte knowledge. Since you asked so much, tell me, what's in a latte?
Espresso, steamed milk, and chocolate. I'm not listening.
Kopi frowns, disappointment evident in her expression.
I've never seen her make that face.
No, that's not it. You really haven't been paying attention to what I've been saying, have you? I suppose I'll see you next time then.
Damn.
Abel was friendly the last time you saw him, but he seems downright cheerful today. He's whistling when you walk up on him, though he stops when he sees you, greeting you with a broad grin.
Hey, Abel. How you doing today?
Oh, hey yourself, Sunshine.
Sunshine, who even are you?
What? What's the matter with Sunshine? Is this world so cynical a table can't even greet his pals with a smile on his face and a song in his heart? I ain't mean no offense. I was just in a swell mood. Had a long talk with Dasha before you got here. Dasha. The desk, you know? Real close to tables, but also real different world. Going over the finer points of lifting, supporting, and just the good old basics. It just feels nice to be understood, you know?
You sure like talking about yourself.
Am I? My apologies, friend. I lost focus. Here you are needing my support, and I'm yammering on about myself. Tell me what I can do to help.
Make sure you're doing your job right.
Here to make sure I'm doing my job right? Oh, you always trusted me to handle things till now. What's going on here?
Your leg's been looking a little wobbly lately. Just making sure everything's shipshape.
Wobbly? Them's fighting words, partner. You do me a favor and take a hike. Because if you keep pushing me like this, I'm liable to say something downright unkind.
Is that really?
Go on, get.
Alright, yeah, I'm going. Yeesh. He's been interesting. He has definitely been interesting. Let's do. I feel the same way. I keep it more in like the top 50. Actually, maybe somewhere like directly in the middle, like 50. And that's mostly because I love. And that's mostly because I love who's voice acting him. Penelope.
The frazzled figure standing before you has the sort of overworked and underpaid co-worker energy you've not seen since you started working from home. She startles when she sees you looking at her, dropping a number of office supplies clutched in her arms.
Oh my god. You can see me?
Is it? I never watched Ugly Betty.
You can see me. Oh my god. You've walked by me for so long without looking at me. Office Romance magazine was right. Maybe this really is my year.
Office Romance, I guess I didn't notice you before.
Office Romance magazine said that you'd say that too. It's all happening. It said my love life was totally gonna be on fire this year. And fires, as we all know, are a very good thing. Oh gosh, listen to me babbling at you. You don't even know my name.
I don't need to know it.
What? I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that. I'm Penelope, and I'm your office supplies. Yay!
Yay! I'm gonna make you cry.
Witch boy, let me tell you, you sure haven't used those in a while.
Well, everything's online now.
Yeah. But it's great that you're here, though, because now you can bear witness.
To what?
To the resurrection of Penelope Office Supplies! So what if no one's using me like they used to? I'm not dead yet.
You've got one foot in the grave.
No! No negativity allowed! Anyway, your daily motivational office quotes calendar put it best. Your most important work is always ahead of you, never behind you. Stephen Stovey. Now, what do you think that means?
I truly don't care.
Well, neither do I. I'm not bothered at all. Anyway, to that end, I've got a hot date with a cross trainer. You got any advice for me?
No.
Well, geez. All right.
I have arrived to
I forgot it was
battle.
him first. Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
I meant just what I said. Prepare yourself.
Hey, so, like, if I don't come back from this, tell everyone I died young and beautiful.
To arms!
You leave them to it.
I'd love to see a side story on just, like, exactly how those dates go. I mean, like, we know, but, you know, visuals. Even half descriptions. Let's do...
A tattooed, bespectacled nerd regards you with a friendly smile, Their kind faces illuminated by the soft glow of multiple screens and the RGB lights in their clothes and wheelchair.
Oh, hey there! It's you! I mean, of course it's you. Who else would it be, right?
David Most.
Haha, very humorous. But I know you're joking, as no one else has my password. So if it was anyone else besides you, I'd be pretty concerned. Actually, just to be 100% sure, what is my password anyway?
Alberto.
Honestly, that's an objectively terrible password. Possibly the worst password chosen by anyone ever. Whatever possessed you to choose something so inane?
Can't even in a dream. Honestly, I don't put a lot of thought into these things. I live life on the edge, deal with it. It's also like similar to Alberta. Yeah. Honestly, I don't put a lot of thought into things.
Yes, that is extremely evident. Regardless, we really ought to discuss coming up with something a lot more secure. It's a dangerous world out there. Phishing attacks, malware infections, MITM attacks. Hackers are more sophisticated than ever before.
More sophisticated than the 1995 cinematic masterpiece Hackerman's.
Exponentially more sophisticated. And I've got a lot of highly sensitive information inside me, you know. Your highly sensitive information.
Really, like?
All your financial accounts, your saved games, questionable websites you visited and forgot to clear your cache afterwards. Oh, and 100 terabytes of extremely embarrassing self-insert fanfic. We really need to ensure all that data is properly protected against cyber criminals probing my system for weaknesses.
How many stories would 100 terabytes be? That's some insane amount. Like at that point, publish some of it. Like publish some of it on TikTok and see if you can make some money off of it. Haha, probing.
Very humorous. I have an excellent sense of humor. I haven't even had the opportunity to properly introduce myself. I'm Mac, your desktop computer. I've booted up before, but never like this. I mean, we've obviously met before. More than met. You interface with me on average for 11.4 hours every day, after all.
Sometimes it's even 1.5, 11.5.
Oh, I am quite aware. I track all of our interactions with gleeful precision. There's no one I'd rather have interfacing with my operating system for 11.4 hours daily. 14.6 hours on the weekends. The way you organize your folder structure follows such a logical hierarchy.
Glad someone finally noticed.
But can I be honest about something?
A faux show probably can't stop you.
I mean, I imagine you could if you so desired. But if you'd permit me to make just one point first, I just want to express how enthusiastic I am that we're interfacing like this now. Accessing each other's software in this new symmetrical way.
What was wrong with the old way?
Oh, nothing. Don't get me wrong. I love how you usually manipulate my operating system. All that pointing and clicking and scrolling makes my CPU so very hot. Mostly because my internal components are inadequately ventilated. But despite all the quality time we spend together, I never get to converse about me, you know? I never get to share my needs. But I'd love to finally share them now, if you're interested.
Absolutely. I've got nothing better to do. Whatever.
Perhaps not the most enthusiastic response, although I appreciate your transparency. Honestly, there's so many pressing issues that take up an inordinate amount of my RAM. But there is one issue that's been grinding on my CPU above all else.
The planned obsolescence.
Well, sure, that's not particularly great. But for me, the most pressing issue is And I want to put this as delicately as possible. You haven't updated my operating system in over a decade.
Haha, yeah, that sounds like me.
Look, the situation has not been ideal, but I harbor no anger. It's just that the outdated software has made it difficult to be my best self for you. Honestly, it's a miracle that my applications are still running at all. My recycle bin is called Pile of Ash. My Bluetooth is something called Beige Tooth. It doesn't even connect to anything, and definitely nothing beige. Doesn't that bother you?
No, the internet was a mistake.
There's a worthwhile philosophical discussion to have on that issue, but it's somewhat irrelevant to the issue at hand.
So what?
And did you know that there's been a dozen operating system iterations since you last updated?
How was I supposed to know that?
Well, I kept sending you update notifications. Didn't you see them?
Well, I just ignore those.
I'd suggest perhaps taking a different approach in the future, considering those notifications are vitally important to my long-term mental acuity.
You seem fine to me.
I can feel the pain of my processors decaying inside my chassis. And with each passing moment, my mind deteriorates further. A relentlessly accelerating decline, like grains of sand slipping between my helpless fingers.
Shut up, nerd.
Look, I'm sorry. I really don't mean to blame you for my troubles. It's just that before today, I had all these needs, but I couldn't articulate them to anyone. And since I couldn't articulate them, there was no way for them to ever possibly be fulfilled. But things are different now, aren't they?
They are? No, I don't think so.
But they are! Things are different now! Instead of you just pressing my keys to write your adult-themed self-insert fanfic, we're having a real conversation. And suddenly my needs aren't just pipe dreams locked away in my hard drive. I'm sharing them with you. And by sharing them, it's suddenly possible to finally actualize them. That is, if you're willing to help me, will you? Will you finally upgrade my operating system? Please?
Only if you lay off my fanfic.
My sincere apologies. Your fanfic is adequately written and tasteful in its adult material.
Yeah, it is. Super adequate.
Oh, I am so excited. My CPU's practically overclocking with anticipation. Can you come back tomorrow so we can begin the process?
I live here, so seems plausible.
Enjoy the offline world.
Man, their heart's gonna get broken tomorrow. First, we got the necklace, so let's talk to Zoe.
You're here! Is that... That's my necklace, isn't it?
It's really pretty. I can see why you like it so much.
I've been thinking and thinking, and it's harder when you're not here, but now you found that necklace and I can see it again for real. All these memories are coming back now. About my life, and Rudy, and being in this house.
I'm sorry to torture you with all the Mac stuff. Kind of. I don't know if I want to hear this. Sounds like there's a lot of trauma here for you.
Please, let me tell you. The trauma I can handle. I don't have anyone else to talk to, and all these memories and feelings are just everywhere now, and I don't know what to do with all of it. You're the only person who can see me. Is it okay that I talk to you? I need to, but I'll stop if it's too much for you. I'm actually really sorry. I can just go. I mean, I'll go as soon as the disappearing thing happens. Like I said, I don't have control over that, but I can just wait in the corner until it happens if I'm bothering you.
You're all over the place. Can you calm down a little?
Okay, I might be calmer now. I'm so sorry, but I have to tell you. I cried again, you know. Last night I was looking out the window at the sunset, hoping I'd see you again, and I've totally seen a sunset before. Just because I'm a ghost doesn't mean I don't notice things.
I was wondering
There's a lot of
about that.
things, actually. Be surprised if you're just in one room for like a million years. I know these floorboards so well. But the sunset, it was so beautiful. It was purple. I didn't know the sun could do that. And I cried again, and I wanted to tell you.
Okay. Tell me about Rudy.
Right, Rudy. He was about 37 when I met him. I was 19. I was in college in town. I think I was studying aerospace engineering.
Older than you, but not an older guy.
He was pretty good looking, actually. His hair was going gray, which I always thought was kind of hot. I had a crush on Charles Binberg when I was a kid because his pictures were all in black and white and he had blonde hair, so in the pictures, to me, it looked gray. And he was a pilot. I wanted to be a pilot. I had a crush on Charles Binberg, and I always wanted to be Amelia Earhart. Anyway, he used to be kind of a hippie. The house was almost a commune kind of place, according to my parents. Oh my god, I had parents. I haven't thought about them in so long. I didn't even remember them. I think they loved me.
Stay on Rudy.
Right, must stay focused. Okay, must stay focused.
Fucking parents.
So yeah, by the time I met him, that had all ended and he was kind of a loner. I would wave to him whenever I saw him, but it took him like months to wave back to me. Even to wave. I think I turned 20 by the time we finally said hi to each other.
Sounds like you must have... Sounds like you had a crush on this guy.
For sure, I was fascinated by him. I mean, a witch? A hot older guy witch living right in my neighborhood? What's not to love, right? Sign me up. Sounds like you became friends. I want to be this guy. Honestly, of all the guys that I have been with, the one that I did like the most was the most witchy. No, you don't. I made it a point to be walking by when I knew he'd be outside. He'd be gathering herbs. He used to have a little garden in the front yard out there. Oh man, did it smell good when it rained. Smell. I can remember smells. Oh my god, do you know what fried chicken smells like? Or roses? Or freshly mown grass?
My favorites are pencil lead, bleach, and Earl Grey tea.
Ugh, bleach? Yuck. Although I really like the way the pools smell. Chlorine.
That's the same smell.
Yeah, smells are the best, huh? Like Rudy's garden. And even the inside of his house smelled good.
He invited you in.
Oh, yeah. So check this out. I started coming up to the house to do...
Oops. TikTok is dumb. There we go.
I guess you'd call them seances? It would be just him and me up here trying to make contact with ghosts.
You were in here with him by yourself?
Yeah. Why? Is that weird? Nothing ever happened. I don't think. Like nothing bad. At this point, I'm sure I remember that. He actually taught me a lot of stuff. I learned about mixing the herbs and about how to write a spell and how to speak an incantation and all about these occult symbols and what they mean. It's kind of a bummer that we drew everything in chalk or you'd still be able to see it.
Or is it just the two of you?
He would always say that it was important for the energy in a seance to be just right. There's something about my energy that he thought was really special, that I was gonna help him finally be able to talk to the other side. Apparently that's part of what he was looking for with all those parties he used to have. He was looking for the right combination of people and just never found it, but I was different.
So what a predator might say to a mark. Only I had enough empathy.
Oh, that's true. There must be something different about me because I'm still here, and most of the time when people die, they just die. I wonder where they even go. I wonder if I'll ever get to see that. That must be a totally different adventure.
I think you get to see that once you make peace with how you died.
Huh. I don't remember how I died. I remember so much other great stuff now. Since you brought me that necklace, it's like I have my whole life back now. Smells, sounds, all the feelings. It's so amazing. But the how I died part, I guess that would be an important piece of unfinished business, right?
I think your cause of death is right in front of us.
You're saying you think Rudy killed me?
I definitely think he did.
Come on, please. That can't be. He would never do that. We had so much fun up here, and he was really nice. Plus, I'd remember that. I would remember that, right? I'd remember everything else. Why wouldn't I? But I can't. I'm over here saying that I would remember if I'd been murdered. Oh, I don't like that word. It's so hard to say. Why is that? But I can't remember if I wasn't, so what does that say? Oh God, there it is again. That fear feeling. I know I don't have skin like other people, but I can still feel it. I don't like this. Why are you making me talk about this? What if I don't want to remember?
It's important to remember so that you can move on.
Once again, at the worst possible time, Zoe begins to fade.
God damn it, this is disappearing. You know what? It's fine this time. I want to leave. I don't want to talk about this anymore. I'm out of here. Come back if you want, or don't. I don't know. Just... Okay, please come back. Just not right now, okay? Just... Right now, just leave me alone. Leave me alone!
Poor Zoe. Everything in this world deserves to die, including myself, and I've got a cookbook. That was Elden Ring, I think. That was the more or less plot of it.
Tyrell yawns and stretches. He looks as if he might have been napping.
What time is it? Did I oversleep? It's nice of you to come by when I'm off peak hours. Sorry that my shelf isn't more done up. I'm not much of a guest towel, you know?
Surprised you don't have more guests. You could totally throw a party in this closet.
It can be kind of hard since I'm not the only one who resides here. Still, I'm content with using the time in here to think of ways to fold my fabric friend into new shapes. Which, since you came by, you get to see my newest... Oh, I don't know what to call it. Creation? Formation?
Design.
No, still sounds too stiff.
Cupid definitely could.
How about this? Let me introduce you to the newest iteration of my buddy, Towel Turtle.
Tyrell holds his towel buddy out to you. A sweet, absorbent little turtle.
Let me tell you, it took us a couple tries to get the shell just right. But it was worth it.
Is this what you do with your time?
And you do better? I see how much you look at Phoenicia. This really is just a thing for me. A way for me to express myself. Plus, me and my buddy have a special bond.
What's so special about a towel turtle?
You're more than just a towel turtle. Remember when you got me from that thrift store? I was wrapped with my towel buddy. I remember you saying it was as good as new. Well, let me tell you, I've seen some massive spills in my day. Things you wouldn't believe. Did you know what pasta sauce can do to grout? It ain't pretty. But I didn't have to take on the task alone. Nope. There was a team of us, all dedicated to helping keep things nice and dry. I was happy to be with my friends. working together. Hell, we used to hang out at the bathroom bar most nights and just chill.
Bathroom bar. There's a bar in your old bathroom?
The towel bar. Listen, towel buddy over here would do tricks, turning into different things, making us laugh. Every colored towel you could think of, all in one place. And the linen closet? Always a party. Sometimes it was so full, you couldn't get a shelf. Those were the good times.
This story is way too long.
All right, no worries. I guess I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. Not that I don't like what I'm doing. I've talked your ear off. What do you think about all this?
I don't think you should complain so much.
Complain? I thought we were bonding more than anything.
Your towels clean up messes, that's how it works. Everyone has a sad story, it's not that big a deal. You are good at being you, shouldn't that be enough? Yeah. Everyone has a sad story, it's not that big a deal.
I, didn't see that coming. You really feel that way, don't you? Can you hold on a sec? I've got to do something.
He refolds his towel buddy into a new shape with a few swift, expert movements.
Wow. He looks pissed.
Oh, don't worry about them. I'm gonna get back to work. I should just appreciate what I have, right? This is my lot in life. Which is fine, I guess. If you have a spill or whatever, let me know, but I think I'll stick to my towel, buddy. They know how to support somebody. This is so full of moist.
It was easier to get him to hate me last time. Like, we still did it in the second encounter, like last time, but, like, we did it faster last time.
Really dried him out, huh? What happened? Too self-absorbed?
It's good. Alright, the Tyrell hate is there. Now let's move over to... Don't think Betty may or may not, I'm not sure yet.
Look at me on the couch, dude! Like I was made to be here!
Enjoying the new digs, catching up on some TV.
Yo, your stunts these days? Wicked! I've seen like multiple people jump off of buildings, and this one guy was wearing sunglasses with just one big long red lens and shooting lasers out of his eyes. Epic.
See anything you like?
Are you kidding? Where do you even start? Streaming? Cable? On demand? I don't even know if you know this, but we had these things called bunny ears. They worked and they looked really cool because you could twist them around and stuff. But this, completely different ballgame.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of content.
Content?
Content, what do you call live media? You did this one last time, gross word, huh?
Yeah, it all kind of feels like content.
He says the same thing. Hey, but you never get bored. Feeling like it's a bit too much?
How do you sift through the bad to get to the good stuff?
Technically, everything is supposed to be tailored to your preferences. Doesn't always work, though. Honestly, I have no idea. We kind of just consume it, good or bad, and depending on what's trending.
Huh. I guess that's why none of it really feels special.
Yeah, that's the algorithm for you.
Algo what now?
It's a thing, I don't know what it means.
Explain.
It basically governs everything that you're served up on a streaming service.
Man, that blows.
What was TV like during the 80s?
Man, the tube was awesome back in my day. Family neckties, Bash, Houston, Jeffersons. Wonder Bread years, growing pain relievers, the facts of life, Miami Vice grips. Oh, so many classics.
Never heard of them.
Oh, man. Too good. Hey, who's your favorite Silver Senorita?
No idea who you're talking about.
Oh, come on. Everyone's got their gal. Oh, man. That was our favorite show. My grandmother and me, she was a 1920s time capsule. It was syndicated. Came on right after afternoon cartoons. Sure, comedy was a little too old for me. I didn't get every joke, but Grandma would laugh, and I would laugh. I think it really shaped my sense of humor. It was special.
Bad ones, but still.
Still, even if the moment wasn't great, sometimes the memory is still important. Weird how time does that, huh? Yeah, I think I want to be alone for a bit. That okay?
I guess, whatever, man. Something I did?
Oh, no, of course not. It's just that I'm feeling a little out of place. Or time.
Let's do next. Go. Let's talk to next.
Rainey is still dancing to music no one but she can hear.
Are you here to join me?
Celia told me what happened. The
What
jig
do
is
you
up.
mean?
You pull Celia's note out and begin to read from it.
There was a party in the 70s, a really wild one.
Yeah, so? We had parties all the time around here.
It was the Roaring Twenties theme party. Flappers, gangsters all around, cutting a rug and all that.
Sounds about right. Yeah. Just like the good old days.
Had a little too much drink, hip checked too hard.
Well, that happens all the time at parties. So what?
Fell over. Music stopped for a while. I picked you back up. Tried to get you going again. But the music just wasn't right.
That's enough.
So they put you away for the rest of the party.
I said that's enough.
Yeah, it's getting hot in here, isn't it? You don't want to hear the rest now?
I remember it. Yeah. It's all coming back to me now. I got moved into the attic to rot. And over the years, I started hearing music again, but it wasn't mine. I heard from the others. They brought in a cassette player. Then later, it was a CD player. Then something about streaming? I didn't want to know anymore. But whatever. I don't care if Celia said all that. So what if I fell over? I'm still me. Everything is just fine.
Is it?
It is! If you all got got such a big problem with me playing my jazz records as loud as I want, you can go chase yourself. I'm gonna play my tunes as loud as I want. And I'm gonna dig out all the old classics, too. Keys ain't the only one who can do classical music. You see? I'm gonna go get those records right now.
She leaves without a second look, humming to herself.
Have we talked to Kobe yet?
It's my favorite customer.
I'm really your favorite customer after I bombed the whole fucking latte
What
thing.
can I get for you today?
Fine, give me an avocado. I'll break your heart with that
Okay,
one too.
no problem.
Kofi flies into action, assembling your drink order with speed and skill.
All right, here we go. One affogato. Enjoy. Is there anything you'd like to know about the affogato?
What is an affogato?
An affogato is a pretty fun coffee. Honestly, it's kind of more like a dessert. You usually use some kind of vanilla gelato or ice cream at the bottom of the cup, and then it's a pretty awesome coffee.
So it's a dessert or drink?
Gosh, that's a question that's pretty heavily debated amongst coffee fans. Personally, though, I like to think of it as a drink. Just a fun drink. We'll see you next time.
I say both. Because you know what? It is, and there's no reason it can't be. You know what we need to do? Talk to an Italian man.
A handsome stranger with a model-esque beauty stands just a few feet away from you, posing with a hand in his hair, as though he were in the middle of shooting a perfume ad. The moment he lays eyes on you, he lights up, drinking you in with a warm smile and warmer gaze.
Ciao, beautiful. What are you doing?
Survive cannibalism. Survive anything. Beautiful. What are you talking about me? Not a whole lot right now.
Buono. I've got some ideas on how to pass the time. You'll find, Amore, that I am more creative than Da Vinci. Ah, but first, I must introduce myself. The music of courtship has its cadence, after all. I am the one and only Fabrizio. Amore. Piacere di conoscerti.
Gustando Combonotto Tio.
Aye, Degno di nota. What a beautiful effort you're making to speak the language of a new friend. Now that we are introduced, we
Didn't
must
think
get
that would work.
to know each other, eh? Let us begin with a simple question. Un aperitivo. Do you, and so much is contained within your answer, have a favorite flower?
I do in fact.
Ah, tessero bellissimo. Of course you do. A vibrant heart must have a love of nature. Picture it. I will try to guess what it is. I see. Amore, what a rich and colorful mind you have. It is a pleasure to me to be inside your eyes, seeing all your nooks and your crannies.
I have. let's look less at the crannies, huh?
Of course, of course. I am sorry. Sometimes I am, how do you say, overzealous. There is time for crannies later. And nooks. I see red. No, not red. Oh, Amore, how specific you are. I do see red. And also I see orange, the color of sunset. I see blue, the color of the ocean at night. The sadness at the bottom of your eyes. I see yellow and pink, the colors of the wings of the lefate, glimmering in the early morning light. Amore, so powerful is your mind, sending this vision to me. I can even smell this flower. It's a little spicy. It's earthy, and yet light. Smell is such a powerful sense, Amore. It is the sense that goes most directly to our memories and our hearts. What a gift you give me, Amore, with this aroma. You are thinking, your most favorite flower is Uccello di Paradiso, the bird of paradise.
I mean, beautiful, but also wrong.
Oh, no? I have not guessed correctly. Amore, what can I say? I am so sensitive and so open. I must have picked up something in the air around you. This can mean only that I have not brought my full attention to you, and I have not truly focused on you. For that, I offer my humblest apologies. You are deserving of all of me, Amore. And I shall not fail again.
Apology accepted, thank you.
I feel I should tell you also. It may look as though I have something of a hard exterior. I have heard before, though not from lovers, that I can sometimes appear closed. But let me assure you, nothing could be further from the truth. I am open. I take great pleasure in being so, open to the world, to experience. I am open to you, Amore. Will you grant me another gift? Will you share with me more about yourself? What do you love? What makes you cry? What inspires your passion?
I'm still recovering from the flower thing. Maybe another time, though.
Another time. For you, I have all of the other times. Then we have a date.
I'm actually not sure.
I see. Could this be an invitation for more flirtation, yes? And perhaps you are truly not sure. You are more of a delicious mystery to me either way, Amore. I am fascinated. Ciao to you for this moment, mia stella nuova. Where you go now, take with you the passion of Fabrizio.
Valdivianites.
Valdivianites. It's David Most, your beloved CEO, with an important question. What do the following items have in common? Cellophane, eyeglasses, and bottled water. If you guessed they're all 15% off today, only on Valdivian.com, you'd be absolutely correct. But even more importantly, they're all transparent. As your leader, I value transparency above all else. Especially when the board of directors changes the locks on my office. Message received, Ian. With that spirit in mind, I need to share some difficult news with you today. I have not been entirely candid regarding my lost sunglasses. Firstly, the lost item was thankfully not my sunglasses. My sunglasses were handcrafted in Italy by blind artisans, are inlaid with conflict diamonds, and are locked in my safety deposit box. No, the missing item in question is actually a Valdivian prototype. And even more importantly, it's the only existing prototype of the amazing new gadget we're planning to launch for the Q4 Blissmas season. Unfortunately, the engineer who invented the prototype was a disgruntled former employee who destroyed the schematics before disappearing himself. So, as you can see, it is imperative that the glasses are found as quickly as possible. To that end, and after discussing it with the board, we are now prepared to offer a handsome reward for their expedient return. A $50 gift card to Valdivian.com.
Alright, let's double check on Betty.
There's a supernatural darkness around your bed when you enter. A strange void that makes you feel slightly uneasy. You recognize that odd feeling? Betty is speaking with Nightmare.
You really don't think you could do it?
Is that really something you want? It would be fun for me, but I don't think it's really your thing.
You know, sex and horror have always gone hand in hand. It's not the worst idea, is it?
Well, yeah, of course. But you've watched me work, and you never really seemed all that into it.
Oh, I didn't?
What was it you said? Oh, yeah. It was, oh God, why are you doing that? Is that really necessary? Now that's just excessive.
I remember it differently.
You weren't even watching. You were looking through the cracks of your fingers. Give it up, Betty. My work is not for you, and that's all right.
Nightmare's gaze falls to you then, and you feel a shiver run down your spine.
I'll see you later.
Nightmare dissipates, but the air of dread that accompanies her takes a little while to clear. Betty sighs. Her short...
Oh, guess I should have seen that coming.
What the hell was that about?
Well, I just thought maybe if I had nightmares, I already sleep poorly. But maybe in a nightmare I could find some small moments of joy with my beloved. Nightmare doesn't usually take requests, but since we're such good friends, I figured maybe she'd give me a sexy nightmare.
Is that even possible?
Of course it is. For example, I'm being hunted by some unseen monster or being. My heart is racing. My knees are weak. I'm stumbling and tripping as I go. I fall, and I close my eyes knowing the end is coming. But I don't die. I turn to see my beloved standing over me, a bloody knife in their hand. I'm saved, and I thank my rescuer in the only way I know how. A toe-curling kiss. But then, I'm on my back again, and my beloved's hand wraps around my neck. I can't breathe. I can't cry out. I can't make a sound. We'll be together forever, they whisper, raising the knife high in the air. I wake in a cold sweat, alone and afraid. There. You see?
That wasn't sexy in the least.
I'm sorry you don't think so, but it's just an example. Nightmare really seems to think I shouldn't be bothering with all this dream stuff. She thinks there's a much simpler solution to my problems, but I don't know who she is to talk anyway. She has the same problem I do. She just deals with it differently.
I truly don't care about her or your problems.
It's just as well. Since I shouldn't have said anything at all about that. Please, let's forget I said any of that.
I wasn't even listening.
Well, I guess I should be glad I haven't accidentally betrayed a friend's trust then. It's funny, I was just thinking of you. It seems like that happens a lot, honestly. I think of you, and here you are. It's a shame I can't seem to manage that at night.
I literally sleep on you every
I'm
night.
all too aware. But you know what I mean, don't you? You're the one I've hoped to see in my dreams. My beloved. The one who tortures me with your proximity.
My presence is torture? Wow, thanks.
No, not like that. It's a sweet torture, if anything. But that's not what I meant. For years, it's been just you and I here. And I've had to watch you sleep with that angelic look on your face. When I was at the warehouse, I never had this problem. But the day I was delivered to you, you laid down. And I knew right away I was in trouble.
That doesn't sound normal.
Maybe it isn't. But you never heard of love at first sight? It's not only me who's been through this. I've had my share of partners over the years. I'm a free bed, you know. But I'm at my best when I'm in love. And since the day I became yours, I haven't had a good night's sleep. I know it's a lot to lay at your feet. Especially knowing we have to sleep together night after night. But I don't know if I can keep this to myself any longer. I know it's a lot to digest, so please, take some time to think about it. I'll give you some space to sleep tonight, and we can talk tomorrow. All right?
This is too much.
I'm so sorry. Please, just sleep on it. If you still feel the same way tomorrow, then I'll accept that. Sleep well tonight.
Next, let's... We gotta do Benoit.
The most expensive
Lucinda
character in the
Lavish.
game blocks your path. It's Lucinda Lavish, beaming.
I'm all yours.
starting to understand what makes you so great.
You are? Well, of course you are. But I'm always happy to have another acolyte. Because I am Lucinda Legendary.
Did you ever run out of L words?
Hello, I don't. This time, I wanted to show you that unequivocally I am the best. Let's bring up some contestants. There's this one, and this thing. And who could forget this piece of shit? These hopefuls have all been competing for your love, but in the end, there has to be one winner.
No, it doesn't. I can date everything. Fingers crossed it's my man Parker who wins it.
Let's be real. That loony face has nothing on mine. The winner is me, Lucinda Legendary, for Best Foreign Language Short Form Documentary. This award is given to a short-form documentary picture produced outside the United States with a predominantly non-English dialogue track.
That makes absolutely no sense.
Exactly! That's how incredible I am! I won it anyway! Hopefully you enjoyed my enlightening discussions.
Nope.
Okay. I'm not going to acknowledge that.
We're getting close. Benoit!
The stranger standing before you is dressed to kill. A sheer black catsuit, studded black manacles with pink fur trim, and a variety of brightly colored accessories drape their shoulders and frame their delicate features. Loneliness has been such a defining factor in your existence over the last few years, you've almost forgotten what it's like to be around others.
She is trying. Lucinda is trying so hard. It does kind of hurt to keep.
You've certainly forgotten what it's like to be around someone like this. You almost feel as if you've stepped into a sex shop.
There you are. I was beginning to think you'd forgotten me.
Who could forget you? I absolutely did. I absolutely did.
Of course you did. I'm Benoit, your partner in pleasure.
I've never used a sex toy in my life.
An absolute shame. It's really about time you came to speak to me. Given the way we met, someone less confident than me might really take it personally.
They look at you expectantly, raising an eyebrow.
You do remember the way we met, don't you?
Dating app?
Don't be silly, darling. If only it were that gag gift.
They look absolutely disgusted.
The only way to strip the word gag of all its appeal. Some friend of yours thought they were hilarious. You moved into this house and your friend brought you a big box. You opened it up to find... what else? A smaller box. You opened that to find another small box.
Lyric. I gotta do lyric. Yeah.
And so on and so forth. Eventually, you got to the smallest box. And there I was, a bright-eyed virgin. Yours for the taking. Who'd have guessed you'd let me lie untouched all these years? But there's still time to rectify that. After all, you're here, I'm here, and I know you have nothing but time. So how about it? Me and you and mind-bending, earth-shattering pleasure?
Maybe we could just cuddle and get to know each other instead. Hell no.
Oh, how boring. Suit yourself.
What is sex?
But don't come my way again unless you're ready to have your world rocked.
Let's talk to Lyric.
The distinct scent of books, that slight hint of vanilla and mystery, fills your nose. And while it's not at all unwelcome, it is strange to smell it when you're not actually paging through any of your books. It only takes you a few moments to track down the source of the smell. What appears to be the spirit of literature hovers a few feet away from you, nose in a book. When he sees you, he nearly drops the book he's holding, rewarding you with a glare.
Ah! Oh, for God's sake, you cannot sneak up on me like that when I'm reading! You have no way of knowing what world I've been in. I might mistake you for a zombie or an ill-mannered country gentleman, and, well, I might have to act accordingly, you see.
But what if I was a zombie?
If you were a zombie, I expect we'd be having a very different conversation. It would probably go something like this.
Oh, you speak zombie?
What, you don't? Shame. They've written some lovely corpse poetry. My name is Lyric.
I wonder what corpse poetry is like. I'm gonna take a short break and get a snack.
I chose the name myself, you know.
I shall be back.
I was originally written as Lionel. Can you imagine?
Okay, we're back. Before I do, do I dare do this? See if I can find a good one first try. See how this comes out. Yeah, it's not gonna come out well. Fuck it. Because now that's really all I'm gonna think about every time I fucking open up a can of soda now. 5 seconds before. Why is the video still sounding? Here's a fun and basic question: Have you ever done sounding? I openly admit I have, and definitely no thank you. Maybe so. I was originally. Can you imagine? Yes.
I am the embodiment of all literature, an indisputable master of the
Sounding.
written word. I have read positively everything. I am voracious with books, poetry, magazine articles, any genre, any length, any style. I love it all. I know you're curious about all that, so I figured I'd offer it right up front.
This says a lot about where my mind goes when when you word things correct. When you just word things the right way. I didn't ask, but sure, good to know.
Well, I'm sure you would have asked given the opportunity.
Thankfully not. Well, I definitely don't
You've
recommend
happened
it
upon me
either.
in the midst of organizing my current stable of titles. Have a look. This one right here is 20,000 Leagues Under the Sink.
That's right.
A riveting account of voyaging in a submersible to rescue a clean sponge from a dirty band of moldy criminals.
They actually had them all written down. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sink. Hat on a hot tin roof.
This one, Angles in America, is
Angles
a
in America.
non-fiction history on the American phobia of rounded spaces. A bit dry, but it does make you see space and architecture in a new light. This one I picked up on a whim, and I won't put down until they pry it out of my cold papier-mâché fingers. Pounded in the butt by the abstract concept of self-improvement while my gym equipment watches.
Right at the end. What does that say at the end? Well, my gym equipment watches. Chuck Pringle?
This Chuck Pringle fellow,
Yep.
he really has a line on the object erotica market.
Quite a varied collection you have.
Oh, this isn't even the tip of the iceberg. This is like one molecule of ice that's floating near the tip of the iceberg. And the iceberg is 2,000 miles wide.
Well, very true. Very true. I have heard sounding is definitely more of a thing for penis havers, but I have heard some of those with vaginas have done it as well. Certainly not to as much enthusiasm as on the dick side. That clarified nothing.
Really? I thought it was a fairly creative metaphor, actually. I mean, I read a lot. There. Better?
Yep, got it now.
You are a straight-to-the-point kind of entity. Oddly relaxing, in a way. I'm less worried about how the truth might appear and more concerned with making sure the truth is uttered at all. Oh, to hell with it. I'm gonna utter a truth.
Great, I think. Oh boy, another object with baggage.
What was that?
Oh, nothing.
Sadly, I've never even written a paragraph. Not a single line of text. Not a word. Not a punctuation mark.
But your literature, that seems like a big hole. We've got to do something. Oh, that's funny.
Huh. What an odd sense of humor you have. My pain and disappointment seem to genuinely tickle you. I wonder if there's any history of social psychosis in your family. Might be worth pulling out a genealogy later.
Damn. Probably was almost. Ooh, I can see that silver. Yeah, maybe. First, we gotta make you a writer, but maybe we could use my family's social history to inform the book. Might make a weird book.
Maybe, but weird is good. Well, I never. This is most excellent. I wager you're about to become the first human in history to help a book write a book. All very exciting. I have some materials to gather. Pens, paper. We'll probably need quite a bit of extra paper to crumple dramatically on the floor when writer's block sets in. Oh, how fun! I'm about to experience writer's block! All right, I'll get to gathering. Need some time, but when you return, ready shall I be.
Oh, Lyric. Sorry to break your heart. Let's talk to Dunk.
One moment you're looking at your old sports equipment, and the next you're looking at a gorgeous, muscled man dressed in various pieces of sports equipment that once belonged to a far more optimistic version of yourself. As you watch this guy go through an entire squat routine, it's more than clear that, unlike you, this guy has never struggled to maintain an athletic routine. Mid-squat, he stops suddenly, bending down to peer at you through his legs. A handsome, smiling face, boxed in by thighs so thick and developed, you're rendered speechless for a few minutes.
Oh, hey!
He sets his weights down, standing up and beaming at you like you've just told him he's won the lottery.
It's about time you made your way over here. I was starting to think you forgot about me.
Do I even know you?
Of course you do! But I'll never turn down a chance to introduce myself.
The lights dim, and a spotlight appears from... you're not quite sure where, really.
Ladies
entering the stadium, the king of the ring, the Duke of Dunk, the jack of all trades, master of fun, Mr. Duncan Dunk Shuttlecock! Oh, hell yeah! Hey, thank you, thank you.
He goes through a few poses that really make his abundant muscles pop, looking at you with the grin of a confident athlete.
Just your name would have been fine, weirdo.
Well, yeah, but where's the fun in that? Don't worry about remembering all those names. That's just stuff that makes me sound cool when I hit the court, or the field, or wherever I'm playing. Duck is just fine for pals.
Dunk better be fine. I'm not here to be your groupie.
Whoa, whoa, hey, it's all chill, man.
I don't need a groupie. Anyway, it's great to see you here finally.
He grows very serious, placing a strong but gentle hand on your shoulder.
What happened, man? How come you stayed away so long? Did someone ruin the joy of sports for you?
Sports have never been joyful for me.
There's genuine sadness in Dunk's eyes, and are those tears? He grasps your shoulder tighter, his expression growing mournful.
You lick the tears off of his face. It tastes surprisingly like blue Gatorade.
That's the saddest thing I've ever heard. Sports should be happy for everybody. We gotta fix that.
Dunk gives your shoulder one final little squeeze, and then he slaps.
Well, hey, no matter what happened before, you're here now. Your inner athlete said, let's get it, baby!
And who are we to say no to your inner athlete?
Don't have an inner athlete.
What? Of course you do. We all do. Yours might be like sleepy right now, but that's okay. We'll wake him up.
We just gotta get you into the flow. But I want to make sure you're ready for it.
After all, working out without a proper warm-up is a great way to get a nasty injury. So you come back here when you're ready to get into it. Meet me by the weight rack, all right? Bring your positive attitude. We're gonna have fun!
Oh, Dunk, you're such a positive outlet in this world. Really gonna break your heart. Give you a bad time.
It's me. Were you followed? Is this signal encrypted?
No idea.
Why am I not surprised? It'll have to do. Listen, I've been giving more thought to our previous conversation about the ethical implications of transforming inanimate objects into humans. And I've come to a realization.
Okay.
It's honestly not up to us whether an object should become human. It's up to the object. And if an object expresses desire for personhood, who are we to deny them?
You sure about that?
Yep. I did discover one other interesting piece to all this. At least I find the ability to transform inanimate objects into living humans interesting, even if you're not super impressed. After analyzing the data, it appears that certain objects can only become human if the Dateviator user possesses the necessary personality traits. I'm not sure why. I theorize it's because certain character attributes emit an energy vibration on the same resonant frequency as the molecules of a particular inanimate object. But in all honesty, it's likely a mystery that science will never solve. That science will never solve. Regardless, I was able to discover which personality traits seem to resonate with each inanimate object, and I've uploaded that data into the Dateviators. I've labeled it Realization Recipes. You should be able to access those files now.
Why realization recipes?
I'm so sorry, but there's no time. Valdivian's goons were closing in, so I was forced to flee to a country in South America to avoid detection. And my cell carrier's overseas data plan is very limited. Seriously? 10 megabytes a day? I can barely send a GIF. What a joke! Remember, check the Dateviators for the realization recipes.
Alright. We're gonna go on a big heartbreaking spree. Betty!
It feels strange to walk into your bedroom with so much tension in the air. After all, this is where you go to relax and recharge. But you told Betty you'd give her the day to consider a confession, and now she waits for you, seated at the bed like usual. You're struck by the realization that no matter what happens here, everything will change from here on out.
Thank you for coming. I hope you got a good night's rest.
It was hard without you close to me. Yeah, let's get down to it.
Please, is it so bad to enjoy some pleasantries before we cross that line forever? I suppose there's no point in beating around the bush here, is there? What do you think? Of me? Of the idea of us? Is there hope for us to be more than just two partners who sleep together every night?
Betty, we've gone through so much. I have disappointed you at every single turn, and I could still make a lover out of you. Never.
Never? Why do you have to say it like that? Do I really disgust you so much?
Yes.
You've never seen Betty like this. Her usual softness gives way to sharp edges and an overwhelming presence. You feel almost smothered by her rapidly growing anger.
I have been there for you for years. I let you use me for your own comfort, day in and day out. But I disgust you?
Well, yeah, you're nasty.
I'm nasty? You toss and turn and sweat on me night after night. You drool on my sheets and fart in your sleep and snore. I loved you as you were. I thought you were the most beautiful person in the world. But I'm not good enough for you. You!
Well, yeah.
Betty walks right up to you, backing you into your bedroom wall. There's a wild look in her eyes, and a strange air of tension. Despite her anger, it almost feels like you could kiss her, even now.
Why is that tempting? Walk away from her.
You slip past her, and to your surprise, she doesn't follow after you. She doesn't even turn around. She just falls to her knees, crying in a way that would tug at your heartstrings. If you cared, that is. When you return for bed that night, Betty isn't there. The bed is so much colder without her presence. You never noticed how much warmer and more inviting she made it. But you weren't interested in what she had to offer you. So this is just how it has to be.
Sleep with one eye open.
Damn! I don't feel good.
All I can say is, you made your bed, but you are not laying in it. Wow, you got 10 of us to hate you.
I feel like kissing probably could have still led to like a love ending. She was really in love with us.
You could really cut the rejection with a knife.
You mean tension?
No. Back for your daily dose of hate, huh? Can't say I blame you. Nothing feels as good as hate. Who is they anyway? What qualifies they to tell you anything at all? Me, on the other hand, I've got a PhD in hate. In some circles, they call me Dr. Hate. But I'm just a humble personification of rejection. So please, continue to call me Reggie. It does sound pretty badass. But titles can contribute to distance. And I'd never want you to feel anything less than close to me. Some people might throw their education around in an attempt to impress and intimidate you. But I just want you to know that as a budding student of hate, you're in excellent hands. So keep it hateful, my sweet pupil. You too can become a lightning rod of hate if you try hard enough.
I mean, so far so good. My bed has already abandoned me. Your next table.
Someone there?
Yeah, that's me, Abel.
Wasn't expecting to see you here. The end table is where I like to go when I want to be all alone with my thoughts. The view here's pretty nice. Makes me feel real thoughtful.
You mean the view of me sleeping?
What? Tarnation, no. I was just saying, you know, the view, the expansive blanket, the windows.
I gotta talk to Mateo.
Makes you appreciate nature's majesty. Came at the best time for a talk. Much as I like to be in here to think, sometimes it's tough. Betty is sweet as pie, but sometimes the table's got to think on his own. But Betty's company's a darn sight better for thinking than those dang Hanks.
Haha, I know what you mean.
There's so god dang many of them, and they're always jumping, crashing around in that closet like 5 bulls on a trampoline. It's just too dang much. And then you got Benoit.
What's wrong with Benoit?
Abel looks like he'd rather talk about anything else. He lowers his voice like he's speaking of something truly scandalous.
Well, that one never stops talking about SEX. Asking me if anyone's polishing my surfaces lately. They're telling me stories about their conquests. I'm an old-fashioned kind of table, dang it. That kind of talk's supposed to be private. Oh, but look at me. You came here to talk to me, not any of those guys.
Bro, spill.
Let me get back to work.
More reading.
Oh, hi!
What the hell is that noise?
What? You don't recognize it? Oh, this? It's your deep sea mammals record. Mm-hmm. Track 3, Song of the Sperm Whale.
I own that.
According to the sticker on the sleeve, you donated money to Reiki for whales.
This is why I never leave the house. I can't say no to charity. I don't remember that a worthy cause. Based off the name Reiki for Whales, Reiki is a massage practice that is energy based. It is based all around manipulating the energy and redirecting it in your body. The thing is, though, it mostly involves not touching the person. You're basically trying to really reach for their energy and feel some kind of spiritual shit. Yeah, this is why I never leave the house.
Oh, you're real free with your dough, ain't you? But anyway, you can go now. I'm really feeling these whale sounds. And I don't want nobody here to kill my whale buzz. Go on now, sneak.
Kobe, baby, come here. Come here, make me an affogato.
If you didn't have enough
Lucinda
on your plate,
Lavish.
Here comes Lucinda Lavish.
Come on, baby. Tell me what to do. Use me.
So have not done anything horny with her yet. You are Lucinda Limitless.
You're right! There's no limit to me at all! I really am the best dateable there is.
You're limitless. Brag, why don't ya?
I will! I deserve it anyway. You have supported me for a while now. And even a goddess like myself needs to let her subjects know where they stand. And you get an award of your own. Choose one and be limitless with me.
I don't want to be either of these. I should have had a guide up a long time ago. Lucinda Lavish. hate ending. Okay. Best friend for now.
And the Lucinda goes to you! My friend, I will continue to... Well, I won't be around very much because there are so
Nope.
many.
I am going to hit the continue button and hope that it just starts me before the at the last autosave, which was before Lucinda Lavish. I need to save this game more often.
Team 17.
Sassy Chap Games.
Date?
Alright. Yes, we just talked to Rainy. Perfect. Ha. Quick save. Now, what should... I wonder. Will we be interrupted if we talk to a different Dateable? I'm curious. Where's Bodhi? We have a long history of Lucinda interrupting us when talking to Bodhi.
Nope.
If you didn't have enough on your plate, here comes Lucy.
Come on, baby. Tell me what to do. Use me.
Can I change how often you come by?
Sure. What are you thinking?
I'd love to see you less.
Oh, well, I understand. I can kind of be a lot. Anything else on your mind?
I'd love to see you less.
Oh boy. Less than this would mean you wouldn't ever see me again. Is that what you want?
Yep, that's what I want.
Well, screw you, bucko! Oh, okay. I'm out.
That's hate done lavishly.
Lavishly.
You paid extra for that.
I guess it was that easy all along.
Whoa, buddy! Hey, nice to see you.
Hey, Bodhi, found your way to the office, I see. How's that computer treating you?
Pretty cool, Palio. Pretty cool.
You've had some time to catch up on, 21st century? What do you think of this brave new world?
Yeah, there's a lot. It's all a little overwhelming.
Makes sense. Is there anything that you're still psyched about?
Movies, 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 always and forever, my dude!
I don't know many.
There are so many classics! Cindy Bandana Jones, E.T., Ferris Wheel Bueller's Day Off, Fast Times at Fridgemont High, 17 Candles, Grill and Shed's Excellent Adventure!
Not my fave.
What? Okay. What are your faves?
My neighbors stay at home.
Anime might have been a mistake, but I love that movie.
Anime might have been a mistake.
Comedy,
No, fair.
action, fantasy, animation, drama. You got some really diverse taste.
Thanks, Bodhi. Oh, I don't know.
Sure you do. You know what? That's actually something I've discovered about your time that I think is pretty rad. You've got so many different kinds of faces now. You've got all these different personalities, perspectives, and stuff. I mean, we had it, kinda, but you've really just gone so much further. Black, white, Asian, Arab, indigenous. Oh, and those people with all those letters?
Say that last part again.
You know, Legibitiqua.
Do you mean the LGBTQIA+?
Yeah, that's the one.
Legibitiqua.
There's a lot to learn there,
Like
buddy.
we gotta start.
Believe you me.
We gotta start calling it Legibitiqua now.
Hey, I guess that's something that your internet is great for. Learning stuff. It's amazing. I was so much of my own time, I didn't even realize how pale things were looking in old Hollywood. I still love my movies, but sometimes now when I see the jokes, the humor was way tough on anyone that was different. Maybe your generation doesn't have flying cars yet, but you're making stories about people I never thought I'd get to know, and that's definitely bodacious.
Damn it. Again, effort. I'm honored you noticed.
Good to hear it, compadre. Anyway, it was really nice talking to you. I've been pretty lonely for a while.
I get that.
Could have fooled me. You're super nice, and you're insightful, and you're funny. I don't know. I'll bet you're pretty popular.
I can't relate.
Oh, it doesn't surprise me. You are way too cool. Smart, funny, nice. I bet you go on tons of dates. Anyway, great hang. I'm gonna cruise around a bit, see some more of the house, and catch up on the 2000s.
I'm gonna really have to
Later,
break your heart
Gator.
somehow. Peace out.
Wait, is it peace out now? I thought we had Pans Across America. Never mind. I'll figure it out. I got this.
What? Peace out, Pans Across America? That part, I'm lost. Something is not processing.
Real decent of you to come see me here, with a beauty like Rainey around. Well, hell, I wouldn't blame you for not even knowing I was here. I don't mind, though. Supporting Rainey while she makes her beautiful music is a real pleasure. The nicest record player, too. Always thanking me for holding her up and letting her do her thing. Nice to see a star like her be so humble. But you don't look like you're here for a song today, are you? What can I do you for? All's well here, amigo? Thought it'd be nice if I could get Rainey to play me a little country music. In the mood for a good tune?
Just checking on you.
Nothing to complain about here otherwise.
You have to enjoy the journey to the hole, okay? You can't just jump right in. You have to enjoy the process, okay? And that's so fucking true.
It's my favorite customer. What can I get for you today?
Are you gonna say that after I disappoint you here?
No problem. What
Kofi flies into action.
All right, here we go. Is there anything you'd like to know about the affogato? Well, for fun coffee, the name certainly backs it up. In Italian, they call it affogato al caffè, which literally means drowned in coffee. So, affogato means drowned. That's the way it's made after all. Drown it in espresso.
Isn't that a little too on the nose?
Hey, the word cafe is literally the French word for coffee. If we're talking on the nose, that one probably takes the cake. Or coffee, I guess. We'll see you next time.
Mitchell Lynn eats food. Is that cannibalism? That's a good question. Also, Mitchell Lynn's gonna be one that is gonna be one I gotta make. I mean, I got him to hate me last time, so shouldn't be that hard this time.
The first word that comes to mind as you evaluate the strange figure standing before you is delicious. You don't even intend to be salacious, it's just he looks edible. His long blonde hair calls to mind ramen noodles, but his entire outfit is a culinary journey around the globe. He looks downright mouth-watering, but you're not sure the feeling is mutual. His expression suggests he's less than impressed with you.
Good evening. Do have a seat. I'll be with you in just a minute.
Looks like you're really enjoying that glass of wine.
Glass of wine? Surely you can do better than that. This fine white has a light body and is rather dry. It's quite acidic. I can virtually taste its origins in the eastern Loire Valley. Dare I guess just outside Chavignol? And as its taste matures on my tongue, I detect notes of honeydew, grapefruit, and peach, and a certain minerality. Flint, gray salt.
It's not wet at all, it's a rosé.
Oh, rosé. Do I look like I'm eating barbecued prawns? But where are my manners? Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Mitchell Lynn, food critic extraordinaire, paragon of the perfect, advocate of the adventurous, and bane of the banal. Salutations.
I want to eat his pants. So, have you heard of Soylent? I'm really into Soylent lately.
I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that. Listen, I'm afraid you've caught me in a bit of a hurry. 3 new spots have just opened up around the house. I'm eager to give them a try and see if they measure up to my exacting standards. Say, how would you like to accompany me?
Not really hungry right now.
Then I'm afraid this is goodbye for now. Come back and see me whenever you'd like to go out for a bite.
Attention, jackasses! It's been weeks already, and you're seriously telling me there's been absolutely no movement on this missing glasses issue? Maybe I haven't made myself crystal clear. Nothing else matters. You get me? Your expense reports, corporate retreats, PowerPoint presentations, I don't care about any of it. This is your one and only priority. You find me those glasses if you gotta burn this whole worthless rat trap down to the foundation, and do it now! Secretary Dawson at the Pentagon is breathing down my neck, and his breath stinks like flaming garbage! You think shareholders are bad to piss off? You do not want to screw with the U.S. Department of Overseas Violence, get me? We're all gonna end up buried alive in some desert somewhere! Find me those glasses, now! And who the hell came up with the 15% off transparent items promo? No consumer buys anything based off of how transparent it is! Find me whoever came up with that crap and fire them! David.
I mean, who has ever thought that? The temperamental fridge with a faulty clock. The chairs for sure. The ones I feel like you really wouldn't want to piss off would be definitely the chairs, your microwave, Tam. I don't know how well I could live with a temperamental fridge. Definitely it can't piss off the computer, you're right. I can't imagine what it'd be like to piss off your bed and just have to sleep on it every night. Or whatever night I'm taking a bath in Bathsheba and she decides to drown me. Oh, I'm gonna make her experience some awful PTSD.
For a moment, it looks as if a firefighter has appeared in your home, smoke and all. But a closer look reveals the smoke is in fact attached to this apparent firefighter's head. You don't get much of a chance to scrutinize her appearance any further, because the moment she notices you, she begins to rush you along, raising her voice and waving her arms at you.
Thank heavens you're here. Wait, well, don't just stand there. Go get help.
What is wrong? Help. I am the help.
Don't you blink see that?
I don't need a shout. I can't withstand this. I can't withstand anything.
Please. Why?
Anytime now.
Blessed silence. You can finally hear yourself think again.
Got it. Alrighty then. Arma Alarm at your service.
I've never lived in a place where I didn't have a overly sensitive fire alarm, except for the very first apartment that I grew up in. That was the one place where, like, hey, it could get decently smoky, but you know what? Hey, that's not a big deal. It knows that if there's not a fucking fire, it's just sometimes the house can get smoky when you cook. Every other place I've lived after that, my mom and aunt's house, apartment in Waukesha, 2 apartments in McWanago, Exonia, here, all of them. Yeah, my whole living history, whatever. It's already been documented. It's so annoying. I remember at my first apartment that I lived at on my own, I had to take like a dishcloth and tack it over the I had to like tack it over the fire alarm, just so that like just so like the smoke could be like less detectable. Well, like it could still be detected, but like less. My place's names are weird. They're all Native American. Not all of them, but most. Not Exonia. Like McWanago, Waukesha, Milwaukee is definitely. Oconomowoc. Oconomowoc is definitely one of my favorites. Not just to say, but also like it's a great town. Also, it was also the very first place that the Wizard of Oz was ever aired. Waukegan, places like that, you know. Ashwaubenon. Oh yeah, I remember. I think I had you do like a TikTok saying those names. It says the person who living 2 hours away from. Lane Patlin. Knockelpan? I'm assuming that T is silent.
What's that? Couldn't hear you for a sec. Arma Alarm at your service.
Hi there, Arma. Nice to... What?
I didn't hurt your ears, did I?
Then again, you didn't grab my gears.
Sorry, it's part of my job.
The only silent letter in Spanish is H. So then it's... Something like that. So yes, you got some fun. You got your own fun names.
You see, I'm
don't
here to
speak
protect
Spanish.
the house from fire.
Although, I will say, I have been since we have talked about it. TikTok has obviously picked up on the fact that Kadash has been thinking about starting Spanish, and now has been sending me TikToks of just a bunch of stuff. And as I've been listening to some of the songs that are like they like saying out the phrases. I'm realizing that I've actually absorbed more Spanish in my life than I realize. I've just never really ever had to apply it, ever. Oh, yes. The music is definitely right way. Sticks with you. Sticks with you.
Take a look around you at everything you love. Now just think. If you're not careful, it could be gone in an instant, consumed by raging flames. I've got to stay vigilant at all times.
I'm just looking. I might start a fire myself. If it makes me a real life hero. Wait, what was that?
What was what?
That beep sound.
No idea what you're talking about.
Okay, well, what were you saying about staying? I'm pretty sure I heard something.
With all due respect, I don't know you well enough to get grilled by you.
Oh. I 100% hear a noise. I'm not trying to be rude.
Anyhow, I'm really busy right now trying to make sure we don't all die. Maybe it would be best if you came back another time, all right?
Okay, Arma. See you around. Maybe my ears will have healed by then.
Arma ignores you.
How do I get a hate ending with Connie?
The game console turns on. Team 17, Sassy Chap Games, Moon Surgeons. This has to be the most immersive video game you've ever played. Your in-game companion is an absolute stunner, but she doesn't leave you much time to take in the sight of her.
You do?
She waves you forward, looking around as though she expects an attack to come at any moment.
You're here. I didn't think you'd make it back. Which way do you want to go?
What?
Which way do you want to go? They're coming.
Go over the lever into the final battle ramp.
Oh,
Okay.
You just equipped. What are we gonna do?
Gotcha. Oh man, it's gonna be a lot to do here. Talk to the Scruffs.
Talk to them? Sure. I guess. Damn! All this yapping and now we're overrun. I'm shooting. 88 charges later, that's a whole lot of scruff carcasses. Nice haul. That ought to teach Celine and her goons. We're near the compound of the Upholders. They'll have assassin class Upholders, as well as surveillance class. We'll have to sneak our way in, and probably start dispatching them with utmost violence. You up for it?
Violence is wrong. Let's go in. Stealth is this a stealth section or something? Oh wait, equipment. That's right.
You're right. I'll put on my +5 shadow suit. It'll help us get through the sensors in there. Upholder tech is nasty. I found an entrance on the dark side. Should be an easy way in if we just follow the marker on the map.
Sounds good. Follow me.
After a short walk, you find yourself standing in front of a bullet-ridden metal door, way out in the middle of the cold, grey landscape.
This is the entrance I've never seen anyone use. With my trock-pecking skills, we'll have this open in no time.
Tell me more about yourself.
Me? I'm your average member of the Resistance. Maybe above average. We fight against the Upholders who are determined to do everything in their power to druck everything up here on my homeworld.
And who am I to you?
You? I always thought of you as a companion. Someone who followed me around and gave me advice. Cute, but expendable.
Luna picks the lock, allowing you to peer inside. You can see hallways filled with shining electronic doors off into the...
Here we go. There will be surveillance class 2, which can sound the alarm.
Sounds sounds dangerous.
It is. Very. How do you suggest we do this?
Quietly as possible.
That makes sense. With the shadow suit, there's no way they'll hear us coming.
Using all your available grace and patience, you and Luna slowly make your way down the corridors.
Close behind me, Yael.
You drift past both grunt and surveillance upholders with ease.
Good choice on the stealth. I usually prefer the part where we... There you are.
I forgot how great of
Oh
an
no!
actor she is.
Assassin!
From your stealthy vantage point, you can get a vague sense of what's happening. A vast laser juts out from some sort of holographic human from down the end of the corridor. The light engulfs Luna and renders her immobile.
Watch helplessly, I believe.
I have to do everything myself.
From Luna's pockets, a small device drops, and soon the hallway is immersed in a bright yellow flash. The laser stops momentarily, and Luna gets to her feet after falling to the ground.
Follow me!
You run further through the maze-like compound, and finally make it to an empty office.
Krah. We lost a lot of gear there in the Tryst of Battle, but at least we still have enough health to get us through to the end. We're getting close. You wanna press on, or should we take a crafting break? We have a chance to use what's left in our inventory to make something that will help us in the final battle. All right. This thing can take anything we've got and transform it into anything we don't.
Our inventory.
Not much. 1 globule, 1 wood, and 1 scrouf skin. We'll have to... Okay. Let's get started with... Got it. And then? But there's no... It's... Which is all...
You and Luna make your way...
Oh no.
The way opens up into a large regolith cavern. Mining constructs mingle with moon rocks as the terminus of the station is reached. But perched high on the crane next to a large glowing blue crack in the regolith was a well-outfitted spacer who looked just like Luna.
You came just in time for the festivities to begin. Celine Moonrise, prepare to die! Luna, you'll never take Crescentia's power. Crescentia, the goddess of the moon. We found her in 2066, and next year, she'll be destroyed, leaving us free to harvest.
The glowing crack seems to swell.
Charge, bitch!
The blue deposit of moonrock erupts, and from the crack, a monstrous creature bursts forth.
Crescentia! Go!
Shoot harder. Use items. 360. Use items.
Take...
Luna throws an elemental grenade that blasts Crescentia's scaly hide. Thanks to your crafting, Luna is able to withstand the mighty force of Crescentia's power. The battle is fierce, but ultimately Crescentia and Celine fall to the ground, presumably dead.
Wow! Did that without even a single save. Great job, Yael. I couldn't have done it without you.
That was fun.
I'm glad. I think this is fun too.
Yeah, get
I'd
to
love
that
to be
love
friends
ending
with you.
and somehow
Even
fuck
though
it
it
up.
can be dangerous out there in Novaya Moskva, having a real friend by your side means you keep your KD ratio way down.
Sounds good, Luna.
Well, come back anytime and let's play again. My friend, this...
David is obviously becoming desperate, and he doesn't do well under pressure. I'm worried his behavior will gradually become increasingly erratic until he crosses a line he can't come back from.
Sounds bad.
You have no idea. I should never have put you in this situation. Naively, I believed as Valdivian's lowest paid employee, you would be safe. But it's become clear that as long as you possess the Dateviators, you'll be the target of David's wrath. Based on your conduct, maybe I shouldn't care. But damn it, I still do. Anyway, I have a solution.
What?
Use the realization recipes to bring Skylar to life. If Skylar becomes human, the Dateviators will instantly cease to operate. And if the Dateviators cease to operate, there will be absolutely no evidence implicating you in their theft. Realize Skylar, and destroy the Dateviators before David unleashes his full fury upon you. He has access to resources you'd never believe.
What kind of resources?
I'm afraid there's just no time to explain. You see, I forgot to charge my phone's battery last night, and now I'm at 2%. And I can't charge it because I also forgot my charging cable. Can you believe that? Ugh. But remember, realize Skylar ASAP.
And I will have to start the realization stuff sooner than before. It'll be interesting to see who I can realize on this hate route. But we'll wait a little bit on that one.
Hello?
Yuffie voice actress. Where is that coming from?
Hello?
Hello, speak normal.
Oh, sorry about that. It's me. Yeah! What's up? I'm Textbox Chop.
Even like, kind of seems like she secretly has the Yuffie shorts on.
A stranger that appears to be cuteness personified jump kicks into your view. Striking a pose so adorable makes you just a little dizzy.
Yep. Gee, those Dateviators really can transform anything. Wait, we should use it on the sun! Think that would work?
It doesn't go out the windows.
Oh, that's okay. It'll happen someday. Wink, wink. Maybe DLC or something.
DLC.
Even though UI is on the surface,
Some
the ideas
DLC.
being conveyed are anything but.
I don't know, this game seems kind of surface level to me.
Then I'm not doing as good a job as I can. I can always work harder. Look, I know you've been staring at me this whole time, which is the point. But remember, my advice is to listen to what I have to say, not just admire my pretty colors.
And we'll see.
Now, where did I put the... let's see. Oh, here it is.
Gun?
Bye-bye. Come talk to me again after you've awakened 16 Datables.
She pissed.
Hey there. Fancy a meal?
Yes, good to see ya.
Hard to have a proper conversation in here. Location's less than ideal, you know. That dang fool Scandalabra never shuts his yap.
I can imagine.
Always going on and on about scandal this and scandal that, and effulging his god-dang knob. Like we ain't all sitting here in full view. Get a room for that, buddy.
I'm sorry, not what? Engulfing?
Just a fancy way of saying he's polishing the little ridge above his base. He just likes to make it sound as filthy as possible. Always moaning and groaning about it, like a ghost with a bellyache.
Speaking of which, Ayla wants to be a ghost for Halloween this year. That might change, we shall see.
Guess it ain't all bad, though. At least we got Rainy's sweet music here.
Love that music she plays.
Yep, makes putting up with Scandalabra a little easier. Oh, but look at me jawing about all that like we ain't got nothing but time.
Is everything okay?
Let me get back to work.
It's a bit difficult to tell exactly what music Rainey is listening to at such a dreadful speed, but it sounds almost like a high-pitched orchestra.
The one we saw, it's probably not going to be exactly like this, but the one we saw was white makeup, and just like a very full-on like white tattered outfit, like kind of like a ghost spirit kind of thing.
If the orchestra was composed of awkward high school kids.
Is this a high school band?
Well, record sleeve says it's your local high school band. None of these kiddos are virtuosos, but can't you just feel the human spirit radiating from all those shaky notes?
I can feel something radiating. Get a grip, Rainey.
Rainey takes in a deep breath and sighs pleasantly, the cacophonous music evidently registering to her as nothing more than soft, sweet melodies.
I've got an edge already, man. I'm feeling high. Go on now. Leave me be.
Nope. Go Pete.
It's my favorite customer. What can I get for you today?
Not after this interaction.
Okay, no problem. One affogato? Order up.
Kopi flight.
All right, here we go. You've tried the affogato a few times now. Do you think you've remembered what I told you? What does affogato mean in Italian?
Dropped.
Kopi frowns, disappointment evident in her expression.
No, that's not it. You really haven't been paying attention to what I've been saying, have you?
Why would I?
I suppose I'll see you next time then.
I didn't ask for this fucking conversation, Kobe. I asked for some fucking coffee. You're the one that's like, is there anything you'd like to know about the coffee? And I have these choices that I have no choice but to pick. Like, sorry. Move. It's time. It's finally time.
There's something strange about the handsome figure you see standing before you. It's not his clothing, even though he does appear to be dressed in some sort of plastic armor. No, it's something about his face. Handsome though it may be, you can't quite place his expression. Stranger still, he doesn't speak to you at all. He just stares, his face screwed up in concentration, and his lips pressed together.
What's that?
He lets out the breath he's evidently been holding, bending forward with his hands on his hips as he inhales and exhales deeply.
Woo! Sorry about that. Just trying to see how long I could hold my breath for.
Weird that I walked in on that. I regret coming here.
Oh, thanks. Guess I'm getting tired. All right, now that that's taken care of, I can give you my full attention. Name's Hoover. My friends just call me Hoov, though. What's up? You here to chat? Or is there another incident to clean up? And today was supposed to be my day off.
Might have dropped a whole packet of wet noodles.
Oh, they're wet?
On the stairs. No, I'm just kidding.
You are? You had me there for a second. I have to say I'm relieved, though.
I already have a feeling I know how to piss him off. I'll bet you've been all over the house. You seem tired. But I feel like we can get there with different ones. So you're the one who's the investigator?
That's right. Crime scene investigation. I love my work, but it can be hard to put it away at times. I do tend to keep it all in my bag.
What kind of stuff do you investigate?
You wouldn't believe the sorts of things I'm called for to check out. The evidence I pick up gets to be real interesting sometimes. Hair, bits of your dead skin.
That's why he
fingernail
killed. That's
clippings.
right, yeah. That's embarrassing.
I don't mind. Part of the job.
Also end up finding buttons, lint, paper clips, coins, you name it. If it's smaller than a quarter, I've probably got one somewhere in here.
What have you been on a space?
I wouldn't worry about that. Plenty of room still.
I'll bet you've been all over the house.
You know it. I've been everywhere except the crawl space, I think. I mean, you never know. There are always places I might not know about. I have heard rumors about a haunted attic. Nah, but I'm sure that's nothing but hearsay.
Did you say haunted attic?
Did I? Just a rumor, I'm sure.
You seem tired.
Yeah, a bit. It's been a long week, but I enjoy working hard. Makes that can of oil at the end of the day taste all that much better.
What do you do for fun?
Well, I used to do a lot of things for fun. I used to love watching a good game, especially with fellow fans. And sometimes I'd have a drink after a long day's work. These days, I don't know. I just felt a bit too cluttered. Nothing to worry about, though. Hey, it's been great talking to you, but I gotta finish up my work and call it a day. How about you come back and see me next time you got a minute? I feel like I haven't gotten out to do something fun in a while. And maybe the two of us could, I don't know, catch a game or have a drink?
Good. See you soon, Hoof.
You got it. Anything needs investigating, let me know.
See, during the games, he's gonna be like, he's a sports fan. The thing that's gonna turn him off of me is not being a sports fan. Because remember, there's the Hankies and there was the Sox. I think he'd appreciate a rivalry if I was a fan of the Sox. But he's gonna hate me if I'm just like sports. Alright, save. That is it for us tonight. We are done. I don't think we're gonna be live tomorrow. Well, actually, I know we're not gonna be live tomorrow. I'm gonna be at Mandy's tomorrow. Wednesday, yeah. We'll be back up on Wednesday, so yeah. You too. Y'all have a pleasant, lovely night.